Hello there, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Relaxed Fantasy Review. On this channel, we spend our time looking at fantasy of all sorts, from books to movies to video games, and applying the characters within into the tabletop game Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. Today, though, we're going to be looking at a core mechanic of D&D itself. Specifically, we're going to be looking at one of the most controversial races in the entirety of D&D, the Aarakocra. The Aarakocra are birdfolk. They are, they look like eagles or hawks, except they're humanoids as well, regular sized, and they are one of the most commonly banned races in all of D&D. Why is that? Well, let's have a look at their mechanics to see why. First of all, they're ASI. They get a +2 to dexterity and a +1 to wisdom. Dex is, in my opinion, the greatest skill in the game, and wisdom certainly comes in handy. I give these 10 out of 10 and 6 out of 10 for those. Now, their size is medium. Nothing to complain about there, 10 out of 10. Their speed is 30 feet of walking speed, and they have a flying speed, naturally, that is also 30 feet. This is different than the original Aarakocra. The original Aarakocra had a 50-foot flying speed. In Mordekainen's multiverse, this was shifted down to just a flying speed equal to their walking speed, which is still very powerful. This is 10 out of 10, and if I could give it a higher number, I would. But it's not broken. Being able to fly is a very powerful ability, but it's not super flight. It's just regular flight. They also have talons. This allows them to make an unarmed strike without any weapons for 1d6 plus their strength modifier. This is a pretty good power, and yeah, I think that having an unarmed strike is always going to be helpful, just in case you get disarmed. So, 9 out of 10. Then they gain the Wind Caller power. Once per day as a racial trait, they can cast the spell Gust of Wind, which gives them a fair amount of battlefield control in a pinch. Not bad. 7 out of 10 for that. And then finally, their languages. They actually speak 3. They speak Common, they speak their own language, Aarakocra, and then they speak Orin, which is the language of the air spirits, so air elementals. Having 3 languages is rare in this game. I give this 10 out of 10 because it is just really nice to have extra languages that are built into your race. So, that's it. That's the Aarakocra. They're pretty simple. Flying speed, unarmed strikes, dexterity, a spell they can use once a day. They're not complex. I actually give them 9 out of 10. I don't think that this flying speed breaks them. I think that they're just a very good race, and having this extra powers in both unarmed and gust of wind really helps them lean in to specific stereotypes. They're not generally good, but their flying speed makes it so that anyone could play them and have a good time. So I say give the Aarakocra a chance. You might have a difficult time getting your DM to agree, but to be honest, I don't think he has a reason to ban them. I think that Aarakocra are valid races and can easily be built around by a smart DM. So, 9 out of 10 for the Aarakocra. This has been the Relaxed Fantasy Review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down below, and keep your eyes peeled for more race reviews coming down the line soon. Have a good one, my friends.